Hey, welcome back. So now we are talking about the health part. This is to the children and this is for everyone. In the last episode, we consumed about what kind of food to consume, what kind of food to have. So now to do your work fantastic, to be able to achieve great results in your work, we were discussing about the fundamental requirements. So the first one was a fit body, healthy body. The next one was healthy mind. So now today I'm going to talk about healthy mind. Okay, now let's talk about what is this mind. See, in English they made it as simple word mind, but if you look into Indian the Vedanta or all the scriptures, each functionality of the mind they have divided very clearly. They have defined it very clearly. So here, they say manas, chitta, ahankara, buddhi, all these things. Each one has got its own functionality. So when we talk about mind, it is not just like, of course, English it is a mind, but I take all the reference of these four words: manas, chitta, ahankara, and buddhi, the intellect. So now, what is this manas? Okay, so there are so many movies on this manas, especially if you look into Telugu, Tollywood, there are so many movies. They say it, manasu maata vinadu, padi padi leche manasu. There are so many movies, and we regularly use this word. Na manasu em baaledu, na manasulo vallu unnaru, veellu unnaru. So all these things we know it. Here, whatever the language you take, they use the word manas very often, very regular. But what is this manas? We have to look into it. And at least if we don't understand what is this manas, now start looking into it. What is there in your manas? Yes, obviously we have got so many thoughts in our manas. So, psychologists, they say we get about 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day. So many thoughts are going. So in that, like they say, you get about 4 to 5 wonderful thoughts in a day. The rest of the thoughts are, of course, this is about that, and most of the things are not required. So here, what is the role? What do we understand by the word healthy mind? This manas being empty and ready to absorb the new things is most essential things here. Most essential thing here, because when this is occupied with so many other things, tensions, worries, or what is going to happen, this, that, all those things, naturally your focus will not be 100% with reference to what you are doing. So first of all, the first important thing is to eliminate the worry, the tension, unimportant things which are not required. That is the first aspect of the mind here, the manas here. So here, of course, I am talking about all gross. I'm not going in detail with this. Intellect has got its own functionality. Ahankara has got its own functionality. Chitta has got its own functionality. But in a gross, I'm talking here. I'm mentioning about the entire mind. So first, to empty the mind. Okay, in the first step, from where we get the information to this mind, it is very simple. We have got 5 senses. From the 5 senses, we gather information, and this forms a memory. Of course, that is also called as chitta, of course, inside, subconscious. So here, whatever we are seeing, whatever we are touching, whatever we are smelling, whatever we are tasting, all these things are forming a memory. If a person is continuously watching at one particular thing, so what you are listening, what you are seeing, everything is most important, because you are not simply watching, you are not simply listening. Whatever you are listening and watching, it is forming a memory in your mind. And when it forms a memory, when you are doing it repeatedly, it goes and settles into your subconscious. And now, what is your subconscious? Like, whatever is there in your subconscious, naturally it reflects in your actions. Number of actions together, it forms your character. So now, how is our normal character defined? basically upon what we are consuming. In yoga they call it as pratyahara. Ahara, pratyahara. Ahara to the body and pratyahara to the what we are consuming through the senses. So these senses, now if you have become a slave of these senses, you don't have mastery over your life. Here the silence is most important. Like we have learned, what is it? What is the silence? Not becoming slave of your senses, but you are able to be by yourself and maintain your own freedom. You can use the senses but not be a slave of it. So here the most important thing is what we are consuming through our senses. If you are continuously watching porn, what kind of thoughts you will get? Same kind of thoughts will be reflected in your thinking, your actions. If you are continuously looking into the very cruel games or like this kind of things, like already we have seen in Western countries that, like, of course everywhere it is happening. That person, he has shooted so many people, and when they have done the examination of when they have done the interrogation for this person, they have found that this person was playing so much of online games which are very horrible games, like killing, all these wars, these such kind of games. So naturally it reflected on his behavior and it has become his action. He did cause so much damage. So that is where all these elders, they say, I don't go and do friendship with that person, this person, don't get along with the bad association of people, all these things they say. What is the reason? This is the same reason. Because when you are with the when you are with drunkards, when you are with thieves, when you are with all dirty people, naturally you tend to become that, because that is what you are consuming through your senses within, and it reflects into your actions. But if you are with great people, if you are with fantastic people, if you are with energetic people, if you are with clean, neat people, naturally you become that. If you go to engineering college, you become engineer. If you go to medical college, you become doctor. If you go to bad persons associations, you become bad. If you go to thieves associations, you become thief. Very simple. There is just the common sense has to be applied here. So when you are choosing your friends, what kind of friends are you choosing? When you are watching something, what kind of things are you watching? What kind of things are you listening? All these things matters a lot in terms of keeping your mind fit, healthy. If at all you are consuming wrong things, if at all you are watching wrong things, listening wrong things, doing all wrong things, naturally you lose your self-esteem. You will have a feel of that I have done this mistake. I am doing this wrong things. Maybe on the top you might cover up, but then inside you have got that feel of you are sinner. So this should never occur in your life. So to make that, not to become a slave of the senses. This is most important, to keep your mind calm. So next thing is, what helps to keep your mind calm? Meditation. So here everyone has to learn how to meditate. So when you learn how to meditate, you will know how to empty your cup. Already the bottle is filled up with so much of these things, thoughts, many of these things. Something if you pour upon, it is just waste. Whatever you are learning, same thing is happening. So to avoid that, first you need to learn to empty your cup. In meditation, your mind becomes fresh. You empty the mind. So one has to learn meditation. To learn meditation, you can contact our when you come to our retreats, our camps, we will teach you how to meditate to the children. So thank you so much. See you in the next episode.